it's so cool looking, but it's just so clunky when you get it in your hands.
That's
I hate
so
that.
unfortunate.
It's so unfortunate because they actually, the skills and stuff in this game are actually really cool, and they actually came out with different weapons as well. I think they came out with like whips and shit now, and like every like special weapon like has a enhanced armament or whatever, you know. And it's where it like changes forms and you get like, oh, that shit's cool. And then you have all the generate elements. It's really cool. Let me know when you am I streaming? Can you see it?
There's nothing showing up. Like when I click on broadcast, like watch broadcast, it starts loading a black screen. Like I have to load it.
Oh,
like, and then what did
try going on yeah, go on YouTube.
Okay. What is your thing on YouTube?
Beastie Boy HD3.
What is your the first thing that popped up?
Beastie Boy HD3. I've slowly been changing everything. I just meant to right. Literally looked at what my old username was for.
I got it.
You got it? Alright, so I'm just gonna show you like a few of the things. So like,
oh no.
What? Oh no, you're fine.
Yeah, like I'm hearing us talk like a good 5-10 seconds behind.
Alright, so like, well, obviously this is how the game looks. You know, it looks how I think it would look for an SAO game that's newer. You know, anime games look, they're like, alright, they're not horrible, they're not great. But the real thing is like how cool like I don't even know, like the slashing and stuff looks, in my opinion. I think it looks really cool.
Oh, hello.
But see, now watch, when I get done with the second skill and I do that combo, I can't move my character. Until he does that little up slash, I can't do anything. And it's like my biggest gripe with the game. You just sit there, so and then you just
you can't steer. You're stuck in a. You're just stuck.
Well, like you can steal your character, right? And you can aim in different directions, but like you just cannot move. I'm like spinning my stick after it, and you just cannot move your character. Whether you press X, whether you press anything, you just cannot move it, and it's
gotcha. No,
beyond
that's
gross.
That.
That's like my biggest gripe. I'm like, bro, can I move my character? And they do have when you're fighting mobs and stuff, it's really cool. But my favorite thing is when you're fighting one-on-one duel, you get put like in a certain camera kind of thing. I'll probably show it to you. Oh, this is like one of my coolest things in the game. So you can do the little generate the little elements or whatever, and like they do different things. So that one's like a heal, and then the wind one, it makes you like, it increases your attack speed and your movement speed and a bunch of other stuff down there at the bottom that you can see. And then you got the fire one that does the arrow shape. That's just like a boom kind of thing. Now the coolest one in my opinion, and I think it adds such much cool, when you generate the metal element, you can create like a metal block that you can actually like interact with and like stand on top of and shit, which I thought was like really fucking sick.
You could literally like,
yeah, there's
like,
so much shit you
could,
yeah. Oh, this also makes it where you like glide, I guess. That's kind of cool. And then the umbral element is like a blinding thing for like enemies or whatever. It's like a blinding thing, I guess. I don't know. And then, oh, this one's cool. So this one's create the mirror, and it like reflects projectiles, which I think is pretty cool.
That's cool. It says it's only level 1 though. Can you level them up?
Yeah, you can get them to like level 3. Ooh, wrong one. And then this one is just, I think, just damage. But, and then you got, let's see here. So this is like the buffer tree, or the skill tree or whatever. So you go all the way, you know, you got your buffer, and then your buffer goes into FP buffer.
Cool.
And, you know, and then this is like a weapon tree. I've been working on like katana. Then you got your defense tree, and then I'm assuming will come out to like Feigned Guardian or some shit. And then you got your attacker tree, and it'll probably branch out into like, I don't know, other kind of trees. And then, where is it at? This is where your sacred arts are, and yeah, you can level them up. I'm not sure how to do any of that yet, but they go up to level 3, and so that's pretty cool. And then this is the enhanced armament. I haven't really gotten to use it yet in a fight yet. I just unleashed it in that final boss battle. And then yeah, you got like glamours, or not glamours, but you can just equip whatever you want your character to look like. They also have dyes in the game, so you can dye your clothes and shit too.
Does that affect your defense, like what you're dressed in though, or no?
Yeah, but not when you put on the glamour. Like this will be your armor right here, and then you can make it look however you want to. And another cool thing, okay, so you got accessories, and some accessories come with like skills, like this one right here, called with Silent Flash, blinds the enemy, reducing their accuracy or whatever. And then so that's pretty cool. And then you have your skills, right? And each skill scales with a different like ability, or like a different stat. So like this one scales 145% of your vit, this one's 75% of your strength, 75% of your agility. And in the previous SO games that would suck, because like your armor or whatever, or your weapon, or whichever one gives the stats, would like, oh, it's these I think, but you'd only be able to use a certain amount of skills because you'd want the maximum scaling on your moves or whatever, right? But in this game you can actually, I don't really know how it works, but you set custom gear for that ability, that way you can get the maximum amount of damage for it. I'm not really sure how that works. It's kind of strange. And then you got your combo finish, and there's a lot of... What?
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of fucking... Do you ever play Lightning Returns? Final Fantasy 13?
Yeah.
That, when you could switch your armor and shit.
Oh,
and it would make
yeah.
That's what that shit reminds me of. I know it's not the same, but like a different armor would help like boost different moves, stuff like that.
Yeah. And then this is your buff or your passives. You can select like 4 passives, and then these are your combat skills that you can use. What else is there?
So essentially, what you're saying is this game would be super fun. If would be like a fantastic SAO game, because it seems like it's really fleshed out from like the old ones.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just that one thing I just cannot get behind, bro. It's so like, I don't get it. I mean, I think there's a way around it. I just have not learned it yet. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to keep using skills, because as you use your skills. Ooh. All right. As you're using your skills, you obviously you get more or whatever. And what's the skill tree? Like here, you get more skills, and they become like level 2. Like, let's see here. Okay, I'm just gonna show you in Katana because that's what I have. Like you get. Oh, it's this way. So you get Zeku. That's like the first move you get, and then as you like use the weapon and get your affinity up, you get like Zeku rank 2, and then you get Zeku level 3, and then like, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to use a level 1 move, a level 2 move, and then you would use a level 3 move, and then you get a final move at the end. It's this move right here, I think it's called for me. Yeah, once you get 500 proficiency, and it's like your secret skill. It's like your ultimate ability essentially, and then all that combos together, and it does like a really big combo. But let me show you what I've been using, because I don't really use the one-handed sword. They make you use the one-handed sword a lot during like the cutscenes and stuff because of all that shit, but I think the katana just has such cool moves. And then this one's so cool because it's like a counter move. So you can like hold it and wait for an enemy to attack you, and then it gets a damage boost or something. And then the Zeku is actually, you can charge it and hold it, and it becomes like a ranged move that you can shoot out like so. And this move to me, when there's this mechanic, oh yeah, you can switch characters too. Like if you want to play as Yu-Gi-Oh, you can play as Yu-Gi-Oh.
I saw you do that earlier. You switched out real fast.
And
that's how you move in Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's this thing when you're fighting an enemy or whatever, they get like a little hazard state, and it's like a bar that you build up. And once they do it, they become this thing called Fatal. And that's when you hit this move, like it's a knock-up, and then you hit the combos and you slam them down to the ground. It's so cool. That's one thing, like, it's a kind of clunky mechanic, but it just looks so cool because of, like, I'll show you. But there are some moves in the game that Katana has that fatalize the enemy, so they'll pull them up and knock them down without you having to do that. And one of those abilities is this one. It's like, it's such a cool ability, but it'll knock them up and then bring them down. And I think that move is so fucking sick, bro. I think they did so good with the animation of this game. Like, the abilities just look so good. But I'll show you a fight now, I guess. I'll move on and see what we're working with.
No, you're good. I just think I'm just so sad that, like, they should realize by now, especially with, like, I know this is, like, not Final Fantasy budget. It's not like a Square Enix game where, like, the real combat, like, real-time combat system, where they're, like, really smooth. Like the new Final Fantasy VII game.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I need to get that game, to be honest. But it's just like tragic to me how like that's all you gotta do. Make it like that will be good.
Yeah. It's so close. But oh, I think I'm at the fight Alice, I guess. But once you do all of this, I think that's when multiplayer and co-op unlocks, and I think that's when you can start playing with other people, and then you can play as your custom characters or whatever. I forgot about this character.
I remember her.
You'll see the clunkiness of this combat in action. It has its cool moments, and then it has the damn, can I like move my fucking character moments. It's so unfortunate. I think that's like everyone's biggest gripe with the game right now.
That'd be so nice if they like patched it and like
I know, right? That'd be great, but
I doubt it.
Maybe, I mean, there's a lot of things in the last SAO game. The Hollow Realization, every time they came out with an expansion, they came out with like a quality of life changes and stuff, and changed like a lot of good changes. I don't know if they'll ever do it in this game. I mean, they come out with 2 major expansions, but I don't know.
I'm assuming the 2 major expansions are literally going to be this coming season.
I'm assuming, yeah. But sometimes they come up with original stories, because a lot of the time they have like a new original character in the games. And in this one, it's a girl called Medina or whatever. She's actually really cool. I never really expect much from like SAO games, especially when it comes down to graphics and stuff. This one's kind of decent, like when you're looking at everything else. But sometimes they tried their best in some of these cutscenes, and you're just like, bro, I'll be honest, this shit looks like dog shit.
Everything kind of looks bleached.
Yeah,
like,
I think I know what you're saying.
So dull, like the colors are not vibrant or anything. I don't know if they like intended it to look this way.
No, they've always looked like this. Kind of like a, I don't even know. That was not 2 games, Max. What the fuck?
What was it, 1?
Not even that. We're literally watching a cutscene right now for SAO. Oh, that looks semi-decent. Okay, that sword looks pretty clean. They do so well with the swords, and then you got these bland faces. This is Sora, Kingdom Hearts 1, dirt face.
That sword's already in perfect weapon control form.
Max, are you watching a stream?
Yeah, just checking it out.
Yeah, you just joined.
Alright, now this is when it gets... This is, you're about to see what I mean by clunky. And this is when we get in our little dual state. This is like the coolest way to fight, in my opinion.
Max, this game is like hella OP in terms of mechanic wise, but like the moves look so cool and so fleshed out, but I can't wait to see this.
Really? Oh wow, skipping dialogue?
No, I'm just reading it fast.
Much.
We've also already all like
Alright, so this is like
shit.
the dual state. Where you're like, it's kind of like a 1v1. And you got like, so you got your guard, and then you can perfect guard
I'm
something.
Naruto.
And then, oh god. And then you have like, this is like a deflect. I don't think I'll be able to do it to this bitch right here. Oh, I did it. Nice. Alright. But a deflect will just, it'll like slow down time, and like, you see how it seems like none of my attacks are connecting? It's because they're like, they just shrug them off. I can't really explain it. They're just like, this shit just don't exist.
Flashed through it like 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's just eating through them. Oh god, I'm about to get. See, and there goes the I can't move. I hate that shit. Oh wait, okay, so.
You
Alright,
just
so
got slashed so bad because you couldn't move.
so you have this triangle button, and it lets you use your oh boy. Oh, and that's a guard break. Bro, when your guard gets broken, it's immediately over. You just fucking get clapped. But can you fuck off? So we have Sacred Arts. I'm gonna use my enhanced armament because I've never used it before. Alright. I'm not really sure what it does. Oh my god, this bitch.
See, that don't bother me because you flinch, but they don't flinch. And
They
I
don't
like
flinch
that.
for shit. She's deflecting the fuck out of my shit.
She's casually standing there charging up a separate move, but deflecting at the same time. I don't like that. That makes no sense.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, alright.
Zero.
And just like
Zero.
that. I want to get her fucking gauge up so I can show you what I'm talking about with the fatal thing. My god, I mean, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Alright, and then you can use this one. It's called Super Arts, and it like slows down time or something. And it lets you use your abilities without SP cost or whatever, which is irrelevant because you get stuck in that shit right there. I'm about to die. I'm going to die because this bitch is just straight up broken.
The fact that you're just standing there with your sword in the
Look
air.
at that! I
and
don't get it, and I can't do anything. I might just be doing the. Oh yeah, and then they have these things that I fucking suck at. Oh wait, I actually won for once. Oh wait, okay, yeah, you're gonna see it now then. Ooh, I love that. I don't know why. I think that shit is so clean.
Oh, Sunday.
Let me
So
just
is it like a
move.
single player game? Like you're going through the story of the anime?
After you
story,
beat the
it's
main
multiplayer.
story is when the alright. Just let me block. It's when the like create a character and multiplayer and all that stuff comes in. And I think the game expands on the story, but I'm not really sure how it works. It might, you know what it might be? You know how Kirito becomes paralyzed after? It might just straight up you become the main character, and then you go through a story of you being the character, I guess. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I haven't looked at anything.
Broken, and that is the game.
Yeah, she's beating my ass right now. This is not good. If I can get another fatal blow on her, though.
I just love her slow walk.
She's just fucking ignoring me, bro. That is just putting her sword up saying no. I love getting crits for 0 ult, and I made myself vulnerable, and now I get chopped.
I feel like you're supposed to lose. That's what this feels
You
like.
say that, Matthew, but I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to. Alright, if I can win this. Oh no, she might have won. Oh, it was a clash. Okay. Oh no. Can I block? Kirito, don't do it. Kirito, please. Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have done this. I should have done...
So is that purple bar at the top her health?
Nice. Shit. I don't know what you were looking at now. I won, though. I didn't kill her. I think, yeah, the purple bar at the top is her health.
Okay.
It did not go to... It never goes down to 0. I guess that's because you don't kill your enemies.
Like,
Well, there's a lot of the times you fight them, and then they go a different mode, and then you have to fight them again.
Yeah, so it literally feels like your characters are unable to rotate, and they can only move in straight lines.
Well, they just move so quick. Like, and so the game is trying to follow them, but it just cannot. I don't get it. They move so quick,
so
and then she just shrugs my shit off.
It's just like the game looks so stiff in
Yeah.
terms of like
That's how it feels.
I would be unable to play because of that. If they fix that and the game becomes fluid, you bet your ass I can play this game.
That fucking getting stuck thing is like the most AIDS thing.
Like
This game has a lot more cutscenes than any of the other SM games have.
Memeing around on Lost Song was so much fun.
That was fun. She crying. Yu-Gi-Oh's such a pussy. Oh, Max, you might not want to watch this, bro. Might be some spoilers. Well, this game moves very quickly. Like, they don't want you to be on this part of the story forever, I don't think.
okay.
What the hell? Ah! Yu-Gi-Oh, calm down, bro.
What the heck?
He looks like he's about to have a spaz. I don't like the way he spread up against that wall. I don't like the way his body was looking just now. That shit was
His ass
not
is
it.
out. His ass was out.
外壁に剣が刺さったのはそのだがお前のような滞在にあんたも聖号騎士様なんだうるさいバカだからバカいいここあんたはそれをなら今はお前の言うことは理屈俺と友情はだから聖号騎士の中でもならばお前は何より教会と近畿目録が
This is kind of canon, bro.
それは近畿目録で禁じられて上級貴族にどう
Max, you should have seen the rape scene in this game.
Oh,
my lord. It
How bad was it?
was a lot better than the anime because you didn't have to sit there for a whole episode of Yu-Gi-Oh crying. It literally just went, stop! Ah! And then he was like, I went red, and then he just cut it, and then he just cut the dude's arm off. And that was pretty quick. I was like, thank God.
Oh, love to hear it.
Oh God, they're about to cut this down too. Remember when they got stuck on this wall for like 3 episodes? God damn. Look at that. They literally just in text. And they didn't even cover the gargoyles. They just said the gargoyles tried to fight us. We defeated the gargoyles. We got to the top. Nice. Thank God.
足あの細い足この後も全く心臓があの時はそれでも何がですいや恥をさらしてしまったのは事実ですが
They look kind of strange.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
And the little drawings right here?
Maybe it's the coloring, yeah. I don't know
No,
what
they
it
look
is.
normal. They look like themselves. When they're in 3D animation, they don't look like themselves.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was obviously weird. But
I mean, I feel like I have my game pretty bright too, which might also be a thing. I always keep my game bright because I hate when I can't see shit in dark areas. But maybe not.
But Josh,
So
how
there's
can
gargoyle. I
you
need
say
stone things.
それは私本来ならミニオンが聖号騎士に関ましてやもう一つ教えてくれ
Josh, are there save points or can you save at any point?
Yeah, there's save points, but the game does autosave at certain times. I've noticed though when I got here, I can't like travel to the open world because it's like open world game, but I can't go anywhere because I'm doing the story, which I feel like is still a. I feel like this whole first chapter of going through this is a tutorial because you just keep learning, or they keep adding new shit into the game, and you keep getting like mini tutorials. I feel like you don't learn everything until like you've done this story.
That's so funny that the whole first season of this, the whole first season, the tutorial, and then after that, it kind of like.
I think it's because after that they try to like. I mean, because it's an SAO game, they want to introduce like all, not introduce, but they want to have all the other SAO characters in the game. I don't know how they're gonna implement them in this game. I don't even know if they will be. I haven't really seen anything with like Austin or anybody. But they try to stay as far away from like the story of a game, quote unquote. Like, I don't really know. Like in the SAO Lost Song, we didn't really do the. I don't even know what the fuck Lost Song was about.
I don't even think Lost Song.
Yeah, it had a story, but it had nothing to do with the main like actual anime.
It wasn't.
They always try to avoid like just doing the anime stuff, I think. But they can't like do this game like they did GGO, like in the Gun Gale game that came out, Fatal Bullet or whatever. They just did it like after they defeated Death Gun, and you were just roaming around with Kirito and shit. Oh my god, I'm just...
それであのようなこの石棚か壁登りの方はハーケン得意げに言っていますこの壁登りで最も君のコテと物質変換術でどちらにせよ君のお前
Alright, I'm gonna go.
私に
Walk in this sweet hay.
Yeah, I want to get on as soon as I get done with this.
話しなさい
Don't worry, I'll know when you're done with it. I'm watching it too.
聖号騎士のその通り君の最初のどうかなんとか話しかけて
Yeah.
いつかダークテリトリー私の両親アドミニストレーターの言っただがそれを君がこのありえませんしてなぜなら君たちにそうだ忘れるはずがありでも自分の手でルーリットの村つまり
Oh, when you realize you
君
left
の
me
本
out
当
on
の
the
果て
camera.
の山脈にほど近い君が
Alice Zuckerberg? Is that what that just said?
What?
Is that her name? Oh no, it's Zuberg. I thought it was Zuckerberg. Your father is the owner of Facebook. Wait, that's his name, right? Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah. Zuckerberg?
Max, you have this game. You could try it out for yourself.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I have the game.
Shoot, I just might have to.
Even if I got this game, I don't have space. So I don't understand how Brian be like, I got 50 games on my PlayStation.
I don't either. I'm like, bro, I don't have space, like, at all.
I don't even have anything else. Like, I delete all my messages are deleted. Everything is gone. Like, it's just games.
Oh, here we go with this shit.
Also, I already know your outlook on this game, Josh, but Max, I think I'm gonna download Overwatch.
Oh boy. And if you do, I probably will win.
Everyone just says the game is so balanced right now, so I really want to play it. I mean, I'm still gonna get triggered, don't get me wrong.
Oh, here we go with this. Well, I literally just fought her 5 minutes ago, and now she's already becoming nice. What does she do? Does she rip her own eye out?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, the coolest part of this whole thing is that they think it's magic and stuff and like sacred arts, but deadass is just a computer program. Damn, watching your stream is draining my battery. Oh, this is getting hot as shit.
What's happening? I'm not at my screen right now.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not at it either. I'm currently on Instagram.
You on that grid, bro?
Huh. Just flashed red. Ugh. I guess she dug it out. She never gets her eye back, right?
Max, get the fuck out of my DM. Least they can do is control the goddamn blood. If SAO the show can do that,
No,
they can do
no,
that
blood does not exist in this game. I'll tell you that right now. Because once you have blood, doesn't it have to become M?
Nah, you can have slight gold. You can have like little.
Well, they have like a
blood.
little bit of blood. Like when the characters are bleeding out, they'll have like blood, but like they'll never show like their arm being gone or anything like that.
Yeah, it'll have to be M at that point. Yeah.
And they can't afford to be M.
Their purchases are already low enough.
Yeah, they can't afford for kids not be able to buy the game. Can it give me a save point, bro? Oh my god. How about I have to fight? Great. Can this thing get the fuck out of the sky?
わりましたね。 どうにか倒せたら。はい。
Okay, nice.